Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to take you through a project that I've just started, and this project, what I'm about to teach you in this video is the same thing I use for this project. So this is a school management system that I just started. I'm not done with it yet. So it's loading. Okay, so I can log in. I've just started, so nothing. This is my manage. Okay, so this is my student. So okay, so what I want you to see here is I want you to see how I'm navigating through these pages. These pages, a whole lot of pages. Let me quickly show you the code and what I'm talking about. So okay, here are the codes front end. I'm gonna look at a lot of Python codes here. Admin, calculator, course. These are a lot of Python pages. And I'm not done, which means I'm still going to create a lot of Python pages and I have to link them to each other. So the reason, let me also take you through there. I have a recent video I created on multiple. There's a link to this description, you can also check it out. So the difference between this video and the other video is this is also navigating. I'm navigating through different pages. This login, this will come to page 2, page 3, you come back to page 1. So with this one, I'm having all the pages on one page. This is page 1, page 2, page 3. All this. So I place all this on one frame. So page 1 is on one frame, page 2 is on another frame, page 3 is on another frame. That's it. Page 1 is on another frame. And I've stacked all these frames on each other and I place them on one Tkinter page. So you are going to be navigating through these pages on one Tkinter page. So the difference between this and the other one is that with this one, you are going to create all your Python files. You are going to create all your Python files on one page, unlike the other video. So let's say you are creating a professional app, and you need a login page, you need a dashboard. Are you going to create all those pages? Let's say 10 different pages. Are you going to create all of them on one Python file? Let's say in the near future, you need an update. You want to change a page 10. Can you scroll through? You can scroll through all this, but you can check this video out as well. This is also good in also creating professional apps, but this is for creating small apps. Let's say you want to link some two pages, maybe login page and some particular page that their codes are not that many, you want to link them. You can use this one. But let's say you want to link a lot of different pages together, I won't recommend this one. So let's start with what I'm going to talk about. So let's create our Python files. So this, let's name this one page 1, and let's name this one, let's create another one too here. Okay, also name this one page 2. I can create multiple pages, but for now let's use these two pages. What you are going to do is you are going to try and link these two pages to each other. You are going to try and navigate through these pages. So first let's start with, so let's import what we need for this video. Sorry, import all. So these are page 1. So let's name it page 1. Let's call our init function. So let's define self dot window. So first let's call a window here. Let's give our window a size. So let's say 1366 by, okay, let's say 768, and I want to, okay, let's give it state. So I will tell you what all these things are doing right now. Okay, I think I made a mistake here. So self dot window. Okay, resizable. So I'll come back and tell you what this resizable and this zoomed are all doing. But first, let's try and put our page. Let's try and run our page first before. So let's say if name is equivalent to main. So I'm going to talk about what this does as well. So patience. So let's define. So let's say page. So let's call our, let's assign. Okay, so let's run it and see what we got. Boom. So this is our page. Okay, so now let's talk about what we just did. So the reason why I know some of you, for your first time, we are used to like creating a Python file where you create you assign your window, then straight away you move to your window.main loop. But here the reason why I'm using this if name is equivalent to main page and assigning the page to our window and stuff is, for instance, let's say we are going to run another page from this page aside this page. So what with this one, let me say means this page is not on its own at this moment. So it means whenever you want to run another page, let's say you want to withdraw this page while the other page is running, or you want to destroy this page while another page is running, or you want to deconify this page while another page is running. So with this one, this is going to give you, it's going to make this page very easy to control whilst another page is running. So if we are to go straight ahead and say maybe window is equal to tk, let's say we import our Tkinter, then we go straight forward, window is equal to tk, then we go straight forward, window is equal to main loop, and we run it. It means like this a full Tkinter page, and trying to run another Tkinter page from this page, controlling this page is going to be very difficult. Not very difficult as I say, but like I said, like to make this a very inducive, very easy to navigate through. This one, the reason I'm using this here. I hope explanation goes well. So let's talk about this resizable. So with this resizable, just run this page. As you can see, the maximize button is turned on off. So I want this page. I can minimize it, maximize it. This is not working because this, I don't want the user to control this page. I want this page to be how I wanted it to be in the app. So that's what the resizable is doing. Let's also talk about the zoom window state. As you can see, okay, let me make it a little bit smaller. It can come on. So let's put 2, let's say 5. Okay, so when you run this page, as you can see, the page is smaller. So with the zoom, I want the page to automatically maximize on its own immediately around the page. That's what the zoom is about. So let me turn on the zoom on so that you see how it is. So let's run the page again. Boom, you can see the page automatically maximizes on its own, because I want the page to be full page. Maybe if you want the page to be a particular size, then you don't need a zoom. You don't want the page to, okay, let's leave it. Let's take it back to where it is. Okay, so we have our page setup, page 1 setup. So without wasting my time, let me try and copy some few things I created in the previous video. Remember, there's a link to this video in this description. You can also check it out. So this is page 1. I want to copy this page 1 stuff, paste it here. So let's change this to okay. I don't need this now. So let's try and run our page 1 and see. Okay, so here's our page 1. Let's try and give it a title or something. Page 1. Okay, here we go. So right now it's not doing anything now. So we are going to try link the page 2 to it. So anytime we click this login page, it takes us to page 2. So what we do is, we are going to call this page 2 is empty. So okay, let's try and create something inside here as well. So without wasting much time, let's just copy all this and edit it to save time. Inside page 2. I'm not going to need a login in page 2 anymore. Okay, So let's copy what is on page 2 here, also paste it there. Okay, so let's set the page 2. Okay, here's the page 2 as well. So let's go back to page 1 and try and link the page 1 to page 2. So I hope you are getting the difference here. So the difference here is that this page 1 here, our page 1 and page 1, page 2 and page 3, we place them on frames, and we place all those frames on one page, which is one Python file. This is TK multiple frames, and all those pages are on this particular Python file. But with this, these are different Python files we are trying to link to each other. So this is our page 1. So let's import our page 2 here. So import. So these Python files are inside my this is the folder YouTube tutorials, the folder in which these pages are in. So we are importing page 2. So here's page 2. So now let's call the page 2 here. Let's call the function. So with the we defined function. So let's say go to page 2. So I'm going to use top level here. I'll talk about it right now as well. So I'm calling my page 2 here. And I'm attaching it to this top level window. So that's what I'm doing. I'm attaching my page 1 to the top level window. Okay, so what this is going to do is when we run our page, this page 2 is going to withdraw. This page 1 is going to withdraw for page 2 to launch. So this is okay. So this top level allows you to launch another page on top of another page, like pop-up pages. This how the top level works. Like when this is your page, you want to launch another page, so the other page pop up on this page. You want to launch another page, it pops out on this page. This is how the top level works. So we are assigning this window to top level, and we are calling that page 2. This, which means we are popping that page 2 whenever we click the button. So page 2 will pop up on page 1 as a top level. Then the withdraw save the window, which is our page 1. It will automatically withdraw for the other page to pop up, and that's what the withdraw does, to automatically withdraw for the other page to pop up, and the other page does it will automatically deconify, which means popping up. So okay, now let's call our page. Let's create a command inside our, okay, this is our login button. So self, let's get the command first. Okay, so let's launch our page one and see, run page one. So this is our page one. Boom. So immediately it takes us to page two. Right now this is not working. We are going to try and call page one and page two as well, so that immediately we enter to also take us to page two. So now let's go into our page two. Let's change this to page two. So here we are also going to import page one here. So import page one. Let's create that function just like the other one. So go to so let's give this one top level as well. So window page one. Assign to okay. So let's create a command here as well. Let's change this to, let's say, back. So let's launch our page two. Okay, back. So we are back to page one. We are here. As you can see, it's working. We have just linked these two pages to each other. So another thing I want to do is, let's say we want to, okay, for now when you launch page two, when you launch this page two, the moment you go back to page one, now let's look at the taskbar. How many pages do we have here? We have only one page. So let's say you want, when you navigate into the other page, you don't want the other page to close, because for now, okay, for now, whilst you are in your page two and you launch back to page two automatically withdraws. The page two withdraws, so it's left with only page one. So let's say you don't want your page two to withdraw. Let's say you are going to create a page where you want a pop-up. Let's say you are here, you click this page, you want that page to pop up, and you want the page one to still be available whilst the page one is also there. You don't want it to withdraw. So let's try and make, that's what I'm trying to do right now. So let's try and get something here. So with this, these are page 2. So let's run our page 2 again. Just see what I'm talking about. Let me try and change the size of one page so that you get what I'm talking about. So let's go to our page 1. Let's change the size to, we don't need this zoom anymore. So let's say 1.5. Let's say 1. Let's go back to our page 2. And okay, so you can see this page is still there while this page is there. So you click and your page still remains. Let's see, your page pops up whilst the other page is there. This is if you want both pages to be on the window. Initially, when we launch the page 1, the page 2 automatically deconifies. Sorry, the page 2 withdraws from the background. So you are not having 2 pages, you are having only 1 page. But with this, the page is there. So let's say you want to create, let me try and use the software for example. So let me quickly run there. Let's say admin dashboard. Okay, take a look at this. This page is there. The moment you run this, it shows up while the other background is there. So that's exactly what I'm trying to show here. So there might be a case where you may want one page to be on the window whilst the other one pops up on the top, which is the top level. So let me explain what it means here. So we assign our window to top level as usual, and we assign it to the window. We attach it to the window, to the top level, which means we attached page 1 to the top level that will pop up. That's what this means. So we are not using the withdraw here because we don't want the page or this page to withdraw. Let's say self dot withdraw, self dot window withdraw. So what this does is that when you click on the command button, which is the back button, it launches the page 1 in the top level. Then quickly the page 2 withdraws from the background, and to be left with only page 1 popping up. To be left with only the page 1 popping up. So this is what the withdraw is about. So let's say if you want only one page to be on the screen, you don't want too many pages. Let's say you don't want 2 pages appearing. So that's where you come to use your deconifier. Let me off this deconifier anyway. Let's take a look at something. So it's still working anyway. Okay, I think we've done some changes to the page 1. So as you can see, we are left with only 1 page. Initially we're having the page 2, sorry, we're having the page 2 in the background while the page 1 has launched. But right now with the withdraw, the page 2 has withdrawn from the background. We are having only 1 page here. This is it. We are having only 1 page, which is page 1. So I hope you are getting what I'm trying to do here. So okay, with the deconifier, it's not doing anything that much. Yeah, without it will still work. But the reason why we are using this deconifier is because this is a top level. Let's say when you are launching your pages, you are going to do so many changes. Let's say you are creating a new page and you are giving the page a size, and you are giving the page maybe background, you're adding images and stuff and things. So with the deconifer, it's going to try and tell you that, okay, with this new page that is going to pop up, give it its own form. Without it, it's still working anyway, but I prefer using the deconifier anyway. So here we go, still the same thing with the deconifier. So okay, let's say another person will say, unlike this one, let's say okay, I want to create another page. I'm on just like this one, we are creating different pages on the same app. We can use the same concept here as well. So let's say on this page, I want to pop up another page on this page, but I don't want to create another Python file and popping up that Python file on this page. I want to create that same file here. I don't want to go and create another Python file and import it and do the linking and stuff and things. So let's try and get what I'm trying to say. So let's try and create a new page here. Let me try and show what I'm trying to talk about. So instead of linking the other page to the top level, you can just create your new page on your top level. Straightforward. So let's get some of this window attribute. This time around is going to be win. Run on this. So you are giving this one. I change the size of this one. Running off the zoom anyway. So let me name this, let's say Popup top level. Popup top level. So okay, let's try and run it and see. Okay, so this is our new page. This is a first page. Just linked. No, I don't. Okay, I think I'm sure. Let me try and show you the error so that you know, so that in case you get that signal. Okay, this is our page 2. You see, immediately we launch our page 2, you see the page 2, rather, you see the title here. It is written page 2. This is supposed to have the title pop up top level, and so it means they are swapping. It's treating this page as if it is the page 2. That's what it's trying to do. So I'll show you the reason here. The reason here is, have you seen this? This window. We name this window win, and I didn't change here, which is self.window. So it's treating this one as our initial window, which is self.window. So you just have to change this one to win. Same thing here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, as you can see now these are fresh page we just created. So this is a pop-up page we just created. So this is all for today. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. And before, I think the with the old video, there is a link to the description as well. And this one is also like, let's run this one also and see. You can use this one to create your apps as well. Depends on what you want. Depends on what you want anyway. This is also good. There's nothing also wrong with this. The only problem is, let's say you are creating so many pages and you are going to have a lot of codes and you don't want to put them all on one Python file. It's going to be difficult for you to be editing them and stuff. But if you still can manage that, you can use this method as well. It's also perfect. There's a link to this multiple frames in the description as well. Click on it, you can check it out as well. And to my project as well, I'm not done with it yet. So if you subscribe to my channel and wait for it. When I'm done, I'm probably going to make a video about it as well. This is a new project I'm doing. So I'm going to make tutorial videos on it with the source code, the source file. The moment I'm done with it, I'm not done with it yet. This student area, so add new student. So let's say we add our photo. So just trying to form. Well, I just use any of these anyway. So you can just add your photo, just create in your form, submit it. These are where you can edit your records here as well. You can click and edit your records. You can add new records. So subscribe, and I'm done with this project. I'm going to make a video on it as well. So thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.